Hello, so in this video today we are going to talk about rotation and why it's super important. The ability to rotate around a central axis is essential for efficient and injury-free movement. Are your clients able to rotate around their central axis, or do they collapse into another plane of movement? Can they separate this rotation as well? Imagine an axis from the middle of your head down to the middle of your feet. Keep pelvis facing forward and rotate your shoulders, and then try to keep your shoulders facing forward and rotate your pelvis. These are examples that we see in this clip here, keeping the pelvis facing forward and rotating the shoulders, and then in this clip here, keeping the shoulders facing forward and rotating the pelvis. An inability to perform these will affect performance in training and sport. You also need counter rotation. This is the ability to separate rotation of our trunk and pelvis around our central axis in opposite directions, as we see in the video here. It allows shock absorption through our kinetic chain, efficient propulsion, and optimizing power. If it is not achieved, then our pelvis and shoulders collapse into other planes of movement, mainly sideways, like we see in this example here. This means inefficient movement, less power, and likely injury. Here we have some examples of this. So if we look at running, stride length in the runner that has no rotation will appear shorter and possibly thought to be tight hamstrings. We can see this in this clip here, which shows a nice rotation, and then this clip here, which shows no rotation and a smaller stride length. We then also see in this video, in an attempt to get a longer stride length, the athlete then collapses into other planes of movement. So it collapses sideways in the coronal plane to try and achieve a longer stride length. Other examples of this would be a golfer not able to generate the spiral wind-up and release, and less power being generated in a throwing action because only the arm is able to be used and we don't get that summation of force through the body. So I hope you found that video useful, and as always, give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos.